Hello everybody, welcome back to the Island Rises, where we're going to be taking FC Isle of Man all the way through to Champions League glory. We are in Season 3 now in the Northern Premier League, and we've got an exciting episode today where we're going to be playing the team that's first and the team that's third. Stay tuned. So this is where we sit after 9 games. We've got 18 points, but as I said, we've got Ilkeston and Alfreton today. So they're the team who are first and the team who are third. So we're going to be hunting down Ilkeston today, and hopefully we'll beat Alfreton and make sure that we're going ahead of them. So these are the results from the previous fixtures. When we last met, it was these 2 draws, the 3-3 and the 1-1. So we played Warrington and won 5-2, and again won against Stafford Rangers 5-2. We lost to FC United 2-1. We have Bamber Bridge at home and beat them 1-0. Morpeth 2-0 away. Ashton 2-1 at home. We're through to the second qualifying round of the FA Cup, where we played Hyde in the first round. And then we just drew 1-1 against Basford United. And it wouldn't be me without making a few new signings as well. So I brought in 3 players since the last time we spoke. I brought in a new goalkeeper, Lee Bao Stowell. He is from Preston, 6'5", 2-star, 5-star potential. I've also brought in Zain Sadiq, who's going to be a backup left back. He's 20-year-old from Port Vale. And then Sammy Pennington, he's just come in. He's come in as our new left winger. He's on £450 a week, so please don't look at the wages. And then he's got pretty good all-round technicals and mentals and physicals for this league. Okay, and this is the team that we're going to be putting out there for the Ilkeston game. So we've got Stowell in goal with Stanley and Hall as our fullbacks. With another Hall, I'm going to get so confused because we've got Marcel Hall at left back and we've got Ollie Hall at centre back, and obviously Forsyth as the other central defender. Upton and Recce are in there as our DMs. Hicken Smith on the right, Pennington, not that one, on the left, Inglethorpe and Vaughan Evans playing up front. Alex Bird has had a few runs in the team. I'm kind of debating whether or not to play this goalkeeper or the other one. I just seeing how we're going. We're only 8-9 games into this season. It's going to be a bit of a long one this season, I think. And again, I'm not too sure if we're going to be winning the league. It's one of those. We've got quite a lot of National League teams in this league, so it's going to be a bit of a hard one compared to how it has been. We're wearing the green and blacks today. And yeah, that's the kickoff highlight done. So, not much to savour in the first few minutes. Their goalkeeper's having a bit of a play with the ball there in the box. And he hoofs it all the way up. Hall with a header. Pennington. Not that one. Upton. Hicken Smith. I love how he looks in the match engine, Hicken Smith. Out to the Pennington. Sammy boy. Come on. 1-0. This is great bit against Ilkeston. Beautiful play here from the 2 wingers. So Hicken Smith all the way over. Pennington, little touch. Sells the defender. Left-footed bottom corner. 1-0. Come on, the boys. Well done. Let's have a little look at the league table and where that leaves us then. So yeah, that brings us... Has this been updated, or is it this one, the updated one? There you go. That's the updated one. I don't know why it doesn't work. Look, if I press this one, that's fine. Look, we're now on 21 points. If I do this one and do the Premier League from here, we're on 19. I don't think this is reflective of the full, the updated league table. Anyway, no highlights since the goal as usual. Okay, right, I say that. Go straight into a highlight. So here we go. Roberts. Picking up the ball. Surely that's more than 8 seconds. Ref, come on. Bryant out to Minkley. Mercedes to Minkley again. Little play around with it here. This is the thing with playing the 4-2-4 more than the 4-2-3. Ooh, Stowell with a save. Rather than playing the 4-2-3-1. There's no one in that attacking midfield role to kind of be a nuisance with the 2 DMs playing. And as I say, one's a proper DM and one's a DLP, but when we hit it on the break here, when they do receive it, those flying wingers, look, there's Sammy. Is he offside? No. Okay. Upton. Ooh, just over. Unlucky Upton. Okay, let's keep going. Our goalie's on a 7.1. I've had 3 shots on target, I suppose, but it's all about trying to get these points in this beginning of the season. I'm still tentative whether or not we will win the league or what's going on. So I'm just kind of playing this this season, you know, game by game. And I'll bring you obviously the best games of what's going on. Kirby Moore anyway, he's in the box. And he scores. Harvey Kirby Moore. Yeah, I don't want to commit to saying, oh yeah, we're going to be playing, you know, 20 games on camera this season. Just in case we fly through like we did last season. Anyway, kickoff highlight. Hall and Nareki, Upton. And that is going all the way through to their goalie, Roberts. He loves a good big kick, doesn't he? There you go. Upton and Nareki again. Okay. Pinnington. Not that one. By the way, I just swapped one Pinnington with a different Pinnington. Oh, good play again from the wingers there. I'm loving these 2 wingers playing together like this. Yeah, Vaughan Evans has been booked, but I'm going to keep an eye on him. 1-1. It makes it a bit more interesting. It is only, you know, partway through the season. We're only in September-ish time. We play loads of games like September, October. I think because of the way the pitches work. Anyway, they've still got their corner. Oh, up the clear. Ooh, ball. Ooh. Yeah, I think the way that the pitches are and how low down we are with the grounds and things like that. I think there's a lot of games, you know, the very beginning of the season and then a big chunk at the end trying to avoid, you know, the winter period because the grass isn't great. Okay, Forsyth with the clearance. I think this is just a half-time kickoff. Ooh! Ooh. Another scary moment. It's me just thinking it's just a half-time highlight. Stanley and Upton clear. What I might do is I might put Nareki. Is it a DLP? Make him a box-to-box so he pushes up a bit more. And Upton can play as a DLP instead, and hopefully that'll kind of bring the midfield a little bit more into play. I think we're losing quite a lot of the battles in this midfield area. There you go, Inglethorpe. He's obviously playing a bit deeper than Vaughan Evans. Because like, here he goes. Here's Inglethorpe straight through. Oh! No goal. No goal, no corner either. Cone. Masidi. No. Still going on. We're 54 minutes the way through. Another corner to them. We have got some big boys here. There you go. There's Upton with a beautiful clearance into the gap. Picking Smith. Go on, push out, mate. Keep going. There you go. Inglethorpe's in there. Number 9. Watch him. Swick back. Nareki. Oh, he should have put that in the top corner. That was a bad miss. Oh, I think it might be time to make some subs. Vaughan Evans not been brilliant at all. I think he gets a little bit camera shy. Right, let's make some subs. So, bring on Lewis, I think. You probably remember him. He can play attack midfield and left back, because why not play anywhere up in this central position and then left back. Fantastic. And I think let's bring on Sadiq. In this league as well, if you didn't know, there's no restrictions on loan players, so I've bringing in as many free loans as I can, just because it saves money and I want to progress rather than strict the rate budget. Higgins-Smith's in. Get in. Is he on? Yes, he's onside. Get in. That was great play. Higgins-Smith's had an absolutely fantastic game. Little Pinnington. Lewis. I think he's on. Oh, yeah, he's miles on. It's right back here. Minkley's playing him on. Fantastic. It's good delay of the run as well. Well played, Hicken Smith. That takes it to 2-1 now. That's fantastic for us. Paul's had a beastie of a game. But however, look at Hicken Smith on an 8.7. He's been absolutely fantastic. Anyway, 74 minutes through. Let's make a couple of subs. You know what? Let's bring on Shakespeare. You know, and we'll play Lewis as an attack midfielder because he can play there. Do that. Go back to our 4-2-3-1. And then I think I'll save the last kind of sub for about 5 minutes before the end. And I'll bring on Moonen, maybe for, I don't know, Nareki maybe, and just seal it up. So let's bring on Moonen for, who's tireder? Upton's tireder, because that's a word, tireder. Okay, we'll just play this. Drop Lewis in there. There we go. Let's seal it from here. Kind of drop some of the players back to a bit more of a defensive formation. Lewis can play that position. Oh, Yestin! Yay! Well done, Yestin. That makes it 3-1. Well done. That makes my life a little bit easier. Look at this. Hicken Smith is on a 10. A 10.0. He has played that well. Fantastic play from him. Okay, still another highlight here. 88 minutes on the board. I think it's going to go in their favour. Might drop down and play a little bit slower. Fox has missed it. I think it's a corner. Yeah, it is. Yeah, the player's running off to get the ball. Just gonna. I know the game's going on in the background. Play for set pieces as well. And that comes to a goal kick. I'm sorry if anybody was paying attention to that. Just wanted to see the game out and just make sure that we can win this, because that means we'll take top of the table. Fantastic. Hicken Smith with, look at that, 1 goal, 2 assists, 10.0. Fantastic play. So let's have a little look at how the table's gone. And we'll take it from there onto the next game. Ilkeston do have a game in hand though, so bear in mind that we've just played them and just beat them, which is great. They do have a game in hand. It's what I said to you before, because the way the league's structured and the cup games and everything, if you progress in the cup, you play less like games in the league. So obviously Ilkeston have only played 9 instead of 10. But that is fantastic for us. Okay, so I'm going to take it all the way through now to the Alfreton game. We'll be back in the second. And just like that, we're back for the Alfreton game. I remember Alfreton used to play in either the National League North and South or the National League, but obviously they've had a little bit of a fall from grace from there. So this is going to be the team. We're going to put it out there. So remember what I was saying last season about Stanley not being as good in natural fitness as Sunday. So Sunday is going to come in and play in that right back position, and Me is going to come and play on the left. Apart from that, you know, Warhurst is coming back, so I'm going to give him a risk on the bench. He's been out for a good couple of months. Now let me just figure out if I can get onto the injuries section. Just bear with me. Injury history. There we go. So if you look, he's suffered a thigh strain here against Hyde. He's been out for 10 days, so it's not great. And he come in with a groin strain. So I think he's got a little bit of injury proneness. Is it a risk signing him? Yeah, but look at his stats for this league. Look at his, look at his finishing. Look at his acceleration pace. Anyway, he's going to be on the bench for today. I'm going to put Fletchman on at the back. He can have a go. And Pennington is also on, Beds in goal. There, Sadiq, Lewis, Warhurst and Moon. And there our bench. It's still only 5 at this level. I'm hoping that we can have, 7 and 9 soon. I really want extra players on the bench. But anyway, this is the Alfreton game. And this is going to be really key to try and secure that top spot. If not, somewhere in amongst there. Some of the players are a little bit not fit, but I'm going to risk them. I have to play the best team out there for today. I've also, if you've noticed, playing Upton as a box-to-box, I want him up and down here because he's so much better. I just want him tracking up and down using that passing ability. Anyway, Osborne's on the attack for Alfreton. Sunday with a fantastic clearance. And look who's there, Higgins-Smith. Out to Inglethorpe. Knock it back. Knock it in the middle. Oh, it's in. Marley. Marley Higgins-Smith has scored. That's 1-0. Fantastic. I'm so glad I've got Higgins-Smith on loan. He's so good. I'm hoping his contract runs out just because I want him with his giant hair next season. I know it's taking a wicked deflection, but I wish he had a face. It's the only thing. Anyway, let's go. Back into the game. 10 minutes on the clock. Still only that one chance. Okay. Here's an Alfreton throw. Yeah, Alfreton must have been in the National League. They've got the licensed kit. Oh, Haley Marston. Wow. That's a fantastic goal. Maybe Sunday should have done better. Who's this guy? Is it Ingle? Yeah, I thought it was Inglethorpe. Look at that. No one closing him. Peach. Oh, that is a peach of a goal in the top corner there. Yeah, what I was saying was Alfreton have got the licensed kits in the match engine, so they must have been in the National League or National League North and South last one of the seasons that we've played. We're obviously in season 3. Anyway, Thornby with a counter here. Fantastic play, cutting, chopping, Upton, Sunday. Nope, going to recycle out to Hall, the left back. He's also dancing with it. Oh, I still don't know how to pronounce him properly, so I'm going with Thornby now. Obviously, if anybody in the comments knows how his name is actually pronounced, please stick it down in the comments, you know, and let me know, or tag him. You know, he's a professional footballer. At the end of the day, he'll be able to know how to pronounce his own name. Alfreton, another bender. Ooh, that was a bendy goal. Bendy chance. Not a goal, but nearly. Alfreton look like they're in a bit of an ascendancy. We are playing away from home. Ooh, Charlie Hessenthaler. Okay. 2-1 now. I told you they were in a bit of an ascendancy. So easy at the back post. Big Hall should be better. Well, he's 6'4", Ollie. You should be doing better, mate, at that back post. Anyway, let's reset and go again. We took the lead. Yeah, Thornby's not doing great. Okay, Higgins-Smith. Look at that. Out of Vaughan Evans. Inglethorpe, he's chested it down and carries it. I like this about Inglethorpe. I've seen that a few times in the match engine. Okay, Thornby. Back post, no one there. Upton, will he shoot? No. Nareki. Vaughan Evans. Inglethorpe. Finn Inglethorpe. Some good play there, boys. I wish it was more of a smasher, but we've still got the ball and we've still carried it. And you know what, boys and... That's a beautiful act. Okay, I'd give him some more credit for that. That's a beautiful goal. Just that curl into the bottom corner. You didn't see my hands. I did that. Because that's what balls do. They curl. Ooh, I know. Smacked me mic as well. Sorry, I've got so excited. I've smacked the microphone alongside it. Anyway, anything else happening? Okay, 2-2. I quite like that. Okay, let's do... Oh, what should we do? Should we do what my assistant manager? Yeah, let's do what the assistant manager says. He usually knows what he's talking about, and if he doesn't, then and we lose, it's his fault, not mine. Yeah, you know what? Let's have a little look at the result, the games that are going on. Oh, maybe I can't. Upton's gonna have a free kicky. He's gonna. Oh, goalkeeper just about scrambles. Just about scrambles that away. Okay, let me have a look at the fixtures. So, Ilkeston are either not playing or they're drawing against Hebben. Sorry, I cannot butchers. I'm an English person. I am an English speaking person, and I can't even pronounce where these are from. I don't know if it's Hebben or Haben. But yeah, it's 1-1 in that game. This will be quite good. Because again, they'll still have that game in hand, but with them dropping points, well, I say dropping points, we're 2-2 as well. Anyway, back into the match. Nareki feeds Inglethorpe. He's going to play out Hickensmith here. Hickensmith's carrying Sunday. Upton. Oh, Inglethorpe. Okay, Hall's picked it up. Upton and Nareki building that partnership again. Oh, he's lost it. I think I might have to bring Thornby off. I just don't think he's cutting it for today. So let's bring on Warhurst and play him as an inside forward. You can obviously cut in this bit. I brought Thornby off, didn't I? No, obviously didn't. Bring Thornby off. There you go. What happened there? So Hickensmith can come in on this left wing, and Warhurst you can play as an inside forward. And we just carry on. Might bring off Hickensmith. He's in the red. Might bring off Upton as well in a minute. But that's the one I wanted to make because he's not playing great. And let's bring off Hall for Moonen. Let's use the quick one because I'm only just going to switch him around. And we're up to 75 minutes. Let's use a bit of a shout. Let's encourage them. Should we see how... Okay, so Ilkeston is still drawing. Okay, it's a highlight. Looks like it'd be a short corner. It is. To Brown. To Cairns. Oh, Stowell. Oh, heart in mouth. What a brilliant save. But heart in mouth moment there. Okay, we're on 81 minutes. Let's throw a final little switcheroo. Shall we? Okay, so Upton's knackered. Obviously playing that box-to-box role, he's up and down. So maybe let's bring in Lewis kind of playing a bit more attacking. He can play central midfield. I don't know why he's showing us that. I know he's not fantastic, but if I put him more of a attacking midfielder and then a central midfielder, we have got a very crazy bit of a formation going, a bit more attacking. But I'm hoping to try and find a winner. You know, if we do get a winner, I might just bring the goalie. Oh, Hickensmith. Might just bring the goalie on and put him in centre back or something if we are winning. I don't know if anybody's actually ever done that. And it come off. Okay, big massive ball. Inglethorpe. Should have scored. He had time. He had time. Still drawing. Okay, let's look out for the goal. You know, the goal updates and stuff. Well, Hickensmith wants to come off, but I don't think he will be. There's not much left. Okay, it looks like Ilkeston are 1-1. I'll take that. Let's do... Oh, literally it says there, look. I'll take it. I'll have that as a result. I think that's quite a good result, actually, to be honest. So yeah, just like that, that's those two really, really important games dealt with, and we've got two really, really good results, I think. So if we have a look at the league, we are now, after 11 games, 22 points with Ilkeston on 20. So we just have to be careful of how Ilkeston do. Form's not great, so they might fall off a little bit. Anyway, that is it for today's episode. What I'll do is I'll probably run through a bunch more matches. With us being in the Northern Premier League, I kind of want to keep pushing and go up for the National League North and South. So I'm going to play a bunch of games off camera. I'll let you know when I come back, based upon the league, based upon the FA Cup fixtures, etc. You never know, we might have a tasty FA Cup fixture. We've got Darlington in the second round qualifying. They're in our league, they're third. I'm not going to play that now, otherwise the episode would be absolutely long as. But anyway, thank you all for watching. If you are enjoying the series, don't forget to give a little thumbs up, a like. If you are, again, really enjoying the series, quite a lot of you are not subscribed to the channel, so please consider subscribing. And yeah, I will see you on the next one, everyone. Bye bye now.